guys, I'm Ipsita. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is like my first legit YouTube video after my channel intro. And I posted a poll on my Instagram, the screenshot of which I'll insert somewhere over here, in which I asked what should be my first video on Instagram. And a lot of you chose for a get ready with me, get to know me tag video. So let's get into it. So firstly, let's start with priming the face. And I'm going to go into the L'Oreal Base Magique. I've already moisturized my face with my moisturizer. And this is because this is a pore filling primer. So I usually just put it on my T-zone. So like around my nose, in the middle of my forehead. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And because I think the moisturizer works for me otherwise. So yeah, that. So okay, so I have started doing this new thing after I watched this video on Tati's channel where Scott Barnes was doing her makeup and talking about his makeup tricks. So he talked about putting on cream contour and concealer first. So I do that, but firstly I start with my corrector. This is the Elegirl Pro Concealer, and this is the orange corrector. That's literally what the shade name is. So yeah, okay, so we're gonna go about it like I'm gonna put on my makeup, talk about what I'm doing, but also answer the questions that you guys asked. So the first question is, what is my name and what do I really do? So my name is Ipsita. Hello, hi, and I am, other than being doing my makeup like all the time, I'm completing my graduation from Delhi University, and I'm doing philosophy honors. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna quickly pick up my beauty blender in 2 seconds. Okay, well, thanks. So yeah, I'm just gonna blend this now. The next question is, what is my go-to makeup look? And I mean, I don't usually always have time to, do my makeup a lot because I have like classes at 8:30 in the morning. I live 2 hours away, so I just managed to get to college firstly. But yeah, for like I think my three go-to like makeup products would be blush, highlighter, and lipstick. I put that on every day. I'm using the Elegirl Pro Conceal again in the shade Chestnut for my cream contour. So yeah, so I put like blush and highlighter and lipstick every day because I know I just love having those on. So yeah, that. And my go-to makeup look is usually I put on concealer. If I'm like going somewhere, like to meet a friend or something of that sort, I'll just put on concealer wherever like I need it, which is usually here and here. I just do that. I put on some blush, highlighter, lipstick, and a little bit of mascara, and that's it. But other than that, it's like a nude eye, sort of nude smoky eye with a little bit of glitter on the inside. That's my go-to look for parties. Now I'm gonna use my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, put it, on my under eyes, in the middle of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and a little bit over here because I tend to get dark over here, but I think it's a brown girl thing. I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna quickly blend all of this. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna spare you the time. I don't want you to sit and watch me blend my concealer and my contour for 10,000 hours. So I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna fast forward the clip. Okay, so I finally managed to blend the contour and concealer. I know I look crazy, but you're supposed to look crazy before you put on your foundation. So now I'm gonna do my foundation. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible in the shade Natural Beige. And I just like to take it a little bit like on the back of my hand, and I use my finger to put it all over my face like a lot of people put on cream, and then I just blend it in later. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, so there are obviously a lot of makeup related questions, and the next question is, who is my idol? So I don't like necessarily have an idol. There are a lot of people who inspire me in many different ways, but I guess if we're talking about the top two people, I think Nikki tutorials. Oh my god, I'm a fan. And then there's Tati, and I think the thing that I really love about her and her channel is that she, when she puts on reviews, they're very detailed and she talks about ingredients and a lot of things that matter, but you know, things that not a lot of people talk about. So yeah, those are the two people that I really, really love with like all of my heart, you can say. The next question is, how did my makeup journey start? So it's actually quite funny because like 4 years, you know, back in like 2016, I was like really like just not into makeup. I remember going to the sleepover with like, my best friends, and they were talking about makeup, and I got so bored because they were talking about makeup. I just slept because I had like no interest whatsoever in makeup. But then, well, I was in 12th and my school farewell came up, so I started watching, like, I chosen like a sari from my cousin, which was blue and silver in color. So I wanted to, look really nice. And I decided I do not want just eyeliner as my eye makeup. So I bought this Makeup Revolution palette, which is a rather big palette for somebody who's buying like eyeshadow for the first time ever in their lives. But yeah, I bought it because I wanted to look great and because it had blue and silver shadows. Then I started watching like tutorials for blue and silver eye makeup specifically. And so yeah, then I guess because I was at home so much preparing for my boards, I just had a lot of time. And whenever I was free, I just started watching makeup videos, and that's just how my obsession started. Then like 1 year later in college, I started my Instagram page, stopped for a year, then started again, and now I'm here creating content on YouTube. So that's what it is. And I guess with that, I'm done with my foundation. I'm just gonna bring some of it down my neck because a lot of people don't do that, and you're actually really like supposed to do that. So now that that's done, I think we're gonna move on to powder. And this is okay. So this is from Amway. I don't know if you can like find it anywhere else. This is their artistry setting, loose setting powder in the shade light. Yeah, so that's just what I'm going to use. I'm going to take like a very thin brush. I don't think it's supposed to be a powder brush, but again, it works for me. So I don't think makeup has any rules. You just do what you like. So that's what I'm doing currently. Okay, the next question is, what is my favorite food? Hands down, pizza forever. I mean, and like if you ask me what's my favorite cuisine, I'm probably going to say Italian because like there's two things that I can eat any time of the day. Like anytime you ask me, it's pizza and it's pasta. So yeah, that, and like carbonara and like all the different kinds. So yeah, that's my favorite food, guys. Now somebody's asking what is my favorite Netflix series, and I think I'm gonna disappoint like a lot of people by saying this, but I'm not a series kind of person. For me, it's like a really huge commitment, and I cannot make huge commitments to shows. So I've really only, I think, watched two like shows like completely. That's like Friends, out of pure pressure to be honest, but now I love it. And I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which again I love. So that's literally the two series that I've ever like totally watched and I love. So I'm sorry, I guess. But yeah, that's that. So now, because I've put on like a pretty full coverage foundation, I will go in with the powder contour just to top off like the cream contour that we did earlier. This is the Wetnwild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in caramel toffee. So yeah, I'm gonna use that, and like a angled contour brush, just like a general brush. Well, okay, so the next question is, what are my pet peeves? And I think there's one that's like coming to my mind, like at the top of my mind right now, which is like one that like really bothers me. It's when people eat with their mouth open. I cannot. Oh my god, it pisses me off in like 2 seconds. You don't even have to do anything else except for like eat with your mouth open, and I go crazy. I go insane. So yeah, that's one of my biggest pet peeves. And I think, I don't know, confrontations, if being stuck in situations not only where like I'm confronting somebody, but if like somebody else is getting confronted or whatever, and I'm like there, it scares me. It's Yeah, it scares me a lot. So that's my pet peeve. And the next question is, how would I describe my fashion sense? So I honestly, I don't know what to say, because I am like this person. I wear what's the most comfortable, but also I love like looking great and looking good. So okay, I'm just gonna go in with like my beauty blender now and just tap off like on all of my face to blend everything together. Yeah, so I usually just wear what's most comfortable to me, but also like what I love. So for example, I'm a big fan of wearing like traditional Indian like suits and stuff. So you'll find me wearing suits like 90% of the time. But then I love crop tops and jeans and shirts and like the formal wear. So you can see me wearing that. So it honestly changes depending on my mood. I don't think I have like one thing that I can say, like that's like I'm like a sporty kind of girl. No, I'm like everything based on my mood. So yeah, that's that. Now I'm just gonna take my infallible setting spray and just set all of this in place, and then we're gonna move on to the eye makeups. So I like using setting spray like quite a lot, so I use it twice. So that's why I used it right now. I've already done my brows. I don't do much for my brows because they're pretty full naturally, and I like the shape also, because to be very honest, I can't really do anything about them. I have like an extra bone here which prevents me from like doing anything to my brows. So yeah, that. Now we're gonna move on to eyes. I'm gonna move you guys a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing for my eyes, and let's get started. So for my eyes, I'm gonna use my Nykaa double chocolate chip palette. It's a little worn off, but it's new, I promise. And yeah, so I'm gonna use this palette. It's my go-to palette. It's like, I think, one of the best like new drugstore palettes you can find in India, honestly. So I'm gonna go in with these two shades right here for like my transition shade sort of. And with that, the next question is, what are my hobbies? So my hobbies, I love watching YouTube. I don't know if that's a hobby, but that's literally, I spend 90% of my time, like my free time, watching YouTube videos, because I just love watching YouTube, and I think it's pretty fun, like the amount of content you can see in like one place. So I watch YouTube a lot. I love cooking, and during this quarantine phase, I've been cooking a lot while I've been quarantined with my brother and my mom and my dad. So I've cooked like a lot of things. I love cooking. Now I'm just gonna dab off all of the excess, and so now this brush is like pretty much clean, and I'm just gonna keep blending it. And other than that, I like singing. Honestly, I've been like professionally trained for singing, and I love it. It's like really relaxing, and I love reading. But I'm like a fiction person through and through. So yeah, I spend a lot of my time reading a lot of fiction books. That's what I do. Next, I'm gonna take a different brush, which I promise I wash. It's just been 2-3 days since I've not washed it. I'm gonna go into this really like dark maroon shade a little bit, and I'm gonna put it on like the outer corner of my eye. So this is like a fluffy blender brush, but a little smaller than the other one. The next question is, what is my favorite film? So again, I guess I've never been a person having like one favorite film, because I have like a lot of favorite films. I love watching movies. I love it. I'm a rom-com person, and yeah, it's just, I feel like if I'm watching a movie, it's for like to escape the stress and stuff, and I just don't want to stress myself watching like horror or like suspense again. So yeah. So if we're talking about like Bollywood, I love Dear Zindagi. It's one of my favorite films. I love Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. I love Ye Jawani Hai Diwani. And if we're talking about Hollywood, I think The Holiday. I really, really love that. I well, I watched like a lot of like Netflix films. So I like To All the Boys and stuff. I love Forrest Gump. It's a really nice movie. It's like a little out of my genre, but like I love it. So okay, so now that I have that maroon shade on my eyes, I'm just gonna take the blender brush again without putting anything on it and just blend it in the crease. Okay, the next question is, what is my dream like vacation spot? So before I answer that, I'm gonna now use the liquid eyeshadow from Swiss Beauty. This is in 05 Rose Gold Retro, and I'm just gonna put it, over the rest of the inner corner of my eye. This is like the fastest, easiest party look ever in life. I love liquid shadows. I love glitters. I think they elevate any look like in 2 seconds. So I love that. See, just that I just put a little bit of liquid shadow on now. That's a look. It was a mess before. So yeah. Okay. So my dream vacation spots. Well, I'll a lot of places, but I'm like a beach person, so I want to go to like Maldives and like Mauritius and Fiji. I really want to go. I really want to go to Fiji. And other than that, I think it's like a trending thing right now, but I promise I wanted to go to Greece for like a long time, long before it was a trend. I want to go to Santorini and like Mykonos and all of those places. I think they're beautiful. I want to go there. Yeah, that's where I want to go. Now we'll let the eyeshadow dry, the liquid shadow dry a little bit, and then go in again with that blender brush and blend everything. Until then, I'll answer one more question. And I'm a little blind, so I can't read. I'm gonna pick up my notebook. What are my future goals? Okay, so my future goals, that's okay. So right now I am studying for a couple of entrances, probably going for an MBA, and after that I want to pursue like being a makeup artist. Just I love makeup, and that's what I want to do with my life, all of my life. So yeah, I want to be a makeup artist, and I want to, open my own studio, probably my own brand one day, and I'm really excited even like talking about it. And other than that, I think one thing that I see myself doing a lot is, lots of social work. I was like a part of this organization recently, and it was really fun, and that's something that I really, really want to do. So probably that. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner in Whiten, and I'm just gonna put it on my lower lash line. I think this is a really cool, trick that not a lot of people know about. It opens up your eyes like in 2 seconds. It makes your eyes look bigger, it makes you look more awake. White pencil is something that I even use on a daily basis a lot of the times. So now that I've done that and I look awake, I'm gonna curl my lashes and go with mascara. So I'm I mean right now for a couple of weeks I've not been a liner person. It depends, like it's a phase. I loved liner a couple of months ago. I put it like all the time. But right now I'm not liking liner that much, so I'm just not gonna put liner. I'll curl my lashes, put on some mascara. I don't think I'm a false lash girl a lot. Like, I don't like to put it all the time. So I'm not gonna do that today, but I do put on false lashes when I think it's necessary. I mean, it's not necessary ever, but like when it's important for me. So I'm gonna go in with Benifit Roller Lash. I tend to buy the minis of, whatever mascara I can buy minis of, because mascaras expire in like 3 months, and I hate wasting so much mascara when you buy like a full bottle and you can't even use it for like, you have to just get rid of it in 3 months. I hate that. I hate, it hurts my heart. So I tend to go for smaller packs of mascaras and stuff like that. Okay, now that I'm done. Okay, now I'm back. Let's do like blush, highlight, and then lips. So for blush, I'm gonna use the Wetnwild Color Icon blush in pearlescent pink, because I'm wearing like a peachish sort of kurta and it goes best. So I'm just gonna take it on this very fluffy brush. I go heavy on blush. I love blush. So I'm gonna just, don't mind me putting on insane amounts of blush right now. So, okay, the next question is, what's my favorite drink? And well, that's a weird thing. I mean, I don't have like, I can go out, like not have something to eat, but I cannot, not have something to drink. So I love coffee. I love coffee a lot. It keeps me like going during the week. And so I love coffee. I love like aerated drinks a lot. I love, just fizzy drinks a lot. So I have a lot of, sadly, I have a lot of cold drink, soda, stuff like that. Yeah, that's what my favorite drink is. Okay, now that I'm done with blush, we're gonna move on to highlight. And for highlight, I'm again going for Wet n Wild. So I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Blossom Glow. It's a very nice, like frosty pink kind of a shade that I really, really love. So the next question is, where do I usually hang out? Which is like a weird question, because I mean, for me to answer, because I don't hang out. I'm like this really, really introverted person. So I always like to dim like my highlight a little bit with the brush, because you just don't want like a harsh line of highlight on your face. I think that looks gross. So yeah, I'm just gonna put some on my nose now. So I like to put it like halfway through the bridge of my nose and then just the tip of my nose. So I have like 3 friends, and mostly I hang out near my college, so North Campus, a lot of North Campus cafes. I'm there all the time. I'm a lot in CP, and I mean not a lot. I mean a lot in like my definitions of a lot. So yeah, I hang out there, and honestly, a lot of the time I spend in the metro because I travel a lot. So yeah, the metro. That's where I hang out, guys. Find me. I'm gonna go in with like lipstick now. So this is the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte in Bombshell, and I'm just gonna put this and go over with a gloss. So again, my decision of like wearing a matte lip or going in with a gloss depends on like how I'm feeling. So I know this is a little light. Let it dry. It'll work out. I promise. Don't worry. Uh, so once that dries, okay, I go in with my beauty blender again. I know that's a weird thing, but that like sort of gets the excess off. Now I'm gonna go in with this Lakme Absolute Plump and Shine. This is confusing, okay, because the name of the gloss is Plump and Shine and the shade is Plum Shine. So I'm gonna go in with the Lakme Absolute Plump and Shine lip gloss in the shade Plum Shine. And I'm just gonna put it. It's like a little darker pink magenta sort of a color. So I like using it just by itself also. But like, yeah. So that's pretty much what makeup I'm gonna do. To end off the video, I will answer one last question if I have any. I had this notebook of all the questions you guys asked. Okay, what is my favorite color? My favorite color is the turquoise, teal, white. So if anybody like knows me personally and has been to my room, it's like white and teal. That's all. It brings me a lot of peace, guys. I love it. I love turquoise and teal. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna just set my face with the setting spray now. This is again the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Extender Setting Spray. It is oil free, so that's the finished look, guys. Let me know what you think and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you made it this far, I love you. I'll see you in my next video. I post every week on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tuesdays or Wednesdays. So yeah, look out for it. Subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. I have all the details down below in the description box and also all the products that I used. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.